Hello there. Let me show you something that a lot of you Zimbabweans have not been looking very careful. Take a look at the passport office. Take a look at the good quality of the Zimbabwe's e-passports. Besides the fact that they are extremely expensive, 10 times more expensive than the average passport price in the region. Take a look at the technology that is used to produce those e-passports and ask yourself a question. If the government of Zimbabwe can achieve such superior technologies in passport handling and passport production, why can't they produce a top quality classroom? Because whichever foreign entity obviously is a foreign entity that actually is responsible for the machinery and the system and the systems design to produce those world-class passports. How come those foreign entities are not able to help the Zimbabwean government to come up with top quality, top tier schooling system, a health system, infrastructure system, and so on and so on? Then you begin to see that we are actually being ruled by the British. I told you, Iti Mnangagwa is a British T-boy. He must go. And in that way, Zimbabwe will be free from being handled by the British. Iti Mnangagwa's handlers are British. Therefore, the poverty in Zimbabwe has got a British stamp of approval on it. So if you're an opposition member in Zimbabwe, thinking that you're going to you're going to get help from the British, forget about it. The British are handling Mnangagwa clearly for the purposes of destroying the Zimbabwean infrastructure, the Zimbabwean economy, Zimbabwean livelihoods, so that they can turn us into a zombie economy that produces zombie adults. For we've got zombie children whose schooling system have been destroyed by Iti Mnangagwa's handlers, who advise him not to touch not to build anything. Actually, that is their advice to him. Don't build anything, destroy everything, just build one thing. Passport office. We're going to help you to have a world-class passport system. The passports come out very quickly. Even in one day, they are out. But our children are being given drugs now. They're taking crystal meth and hallucinating. I was at Milton High School a few months ago. I can't believe what Milton High School has become. It's like rats run in that. You will cry. If you went to Milton High School, you will cry. You will cry. I didn't even bother going to Gifford because my heart was so heartbroken. Like, for if I was going to see what Gifford High School is right now, I was going to collapse. I just saw Milton High School and I was surprised that it is worse than a primary school built in 1964 in Madlambuzi. It looks like a rural school, one of the top boys' schools in Bulawayo. And if Iti Mnangagwa's government can get British help to come with top level passport equipment, to have nice passports, why can they build nice classrooms? Why? I will tell you why. It's because they do not want to. It's not a matter of inability. It's a matter of not even indecision. It's a matter of not wanting, because the British handlers do not want Iti Mnangagwa to develop the country. It's very easy for a president to develop a country. Here's the thing. You do not have to know how to design classes if you're a national leader. Just get people who know how to design, give them the tender, sign papers, say go and build schools, they will build. Give somebody a tender to build roads, they will build. Give somebody a tender to make sure to come up with a health system. I don't have to be an expert in health. There is somebody who spent 10 years being an expert in health, in how to build the hospitals, someone who knows how to even run the health system effectively. These people, they have been trained for years. They just need the president to see them and appoint them, and they just do just that. As simple as that. But the British handlers of Iti Mnangagwa will not allow him to do that.
They will threaten him with the ICC court. That's why we need to help Mnangagwa, because I do believe that Mnangagwa wants us to take him out of power. That is sincerely, I think, in Edim Mnangagwa's heart of hearts. He wants us to take him out of power, but he doesn't want us to tell him. He just wants us to do it. Because if he knows that we're doing it, or we tell him, he can't be part of it, because his anglers will know about it. And if they know about it, they'll tell him, Iwe Mnangagwa, do not let these people remove you. Because remember, if they remove you, we're gonna take you to ICC for crimes against humanity, Okura wound. Let me tell you something, Zimbabweans, be very smart. Let me tell you something, I forgive Edim Mnangagwa for Kukura wound, period. Yapeta. For us to move forward, because they are going to use things like Kukrahundi, Muramba Twina, corruption, this and that against Edim Mnangagwa and his government, such that the ED has got no choice but to stay there to destroy the country, even though he doesn't want to destroy the country. But he's what forced under duress by these international mafias. You think there's a Harara mafia? Wait until you hear about the international mafia. And for that reason, I do believe that Edim Mnangagwa himself truly wants to be removed from power without him knowing. I believe he would be happy because we'll be releasing him from an international jail. His international jail system. So, hence, do not be afraid of removing him. That's exactly what he wants. So you see how the country has been captured by the international mafia. So now, I don't believe Edim Mnangagwa hates Zimbabweans so much that he wants nothing to be no development at all. In any case, the rampant looting may actually be closed by like, what the hell? I have stolen anyway. These people have got a gun on my head, and they are actually forcing me to loot and to allow people to loot. I might as well just loot everything. And by the way, remember what the looting was. The loot does not it does not get banked in Zimbabwean banks, therefore denying the Zimbabwean economy. The loot goes to Britain, to British or Western affiliated financial institutions, and therefore building the economic ecosystem of the West. So that is the crime against humanity that Britain has committed against Zimbabweans. The crime of allowing, so this British hegemony over Zimbabwe is about allowing corrupt people to run the country and putting those people there by force, and causing them to destroy the country even more, and threatening them with all sorts of legal ramifications if they do not comply with their evil demands. That, in a nutshell, is how the British keep us oppressed and how they deny us development.